Former Ferrari team manager Peter Windsor believes that Ferrari will make a strong effort to sign Lando Norris if Charles Leclerc is selected as Lewis Hamilton's successor at Mercedes. Norris, who made his F1 debut in 2019, is considered one of the most promising talents in the sport, but has recently expressed uncertainty about his future with McLaren. Norris previously had talks with Red Bull before renewing his contract with McLaren, and recently stated that it may be 2025 before he is in a position to compete for the World Championship. Hamilton's contract extension at Mercedes is likely, but the identity of his eventual replacement is a much-discussed topic in F1, with rumours at the end of 2022 suggesting Leclerc had reached a pre-contract agreement with Mercedes. If Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff pairs Leclerc with George Russell, Windsor believes that Ferrari will target Norris. He stated, "If Leclerc went from Ferrari to Mercedes to replace Lewis, which is not a completely stupid assumption, what then would Ferrari do? I think they would go massively all out to get Lando. And I think Lando at that point would find it quite hard to say no." McLaren's decision to replace Daniel Ricciardo with Oscar Piastri for 2023 may negatively impact their relationship with Norris. Despite previously having talks with Red Bull, Norris would be hesitant to replace Sergio Perez as Max Verstappen's teammate. From Lando's point of view, it's getting to be quite a difficult situation because if there is a Ferrari seat available, that Ferrari seat will be a lot more attractive than running alongside Max at Red Bull if Perez retired. Would Zak Brown stand in his way? Lando would probably say to Zak, "Look, everything's been great. We had Daniel, everything was fine. And then you put Piastri in the car and it's a mess now. I didn't want it, you've done it, I'm out of here." If Norris were to move teams, he would only consider Ferrari or Mercedes, rather than joining Red Bull as a teammate to Max Verstappen. Pierre Gasly is also considering a move to Ferrari. Norris's future would be easier to predict if Lewis Hamilton were to announce his own retirement plans, as Norris would be able to plan accordingly. Lando will be thinking about what's going to happen next, for sure. And the heads up that Lando needs is from Lewis, isn't it? He needs Lewis to say, "Okay, this is the date I will retire," and then Lando can get to work on what he's going to do. Norris is considered by many to be the Red Bull driver that Red Bull never had, but it is uncertain whether Verstappen would consider him to be a rival or a teammate. A move to Ferrari, where he would be reunited with his former McLaren teammate Carlos Sainz if Leclerc were to leave, would also be appealing, as well as the opportunity for Norris to bring a younger perspective to Ferrari. A partnership between Norris and Russell at Mercedes would bring back memories of McLaren's successful British super team of Hamilton and Jenson Button between 2010 and 2012. While the possibilities for Norris's future are uncertain, it is clear that he is outgrowing his current role at McLaren. Which team do you guys think Lando should join by 2024 to get a shot at the championship? Let us know in the comments. That's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe for daily F1 content.